In the year 1453, the last remnant of the Roman Empire stood alone against the rising tide of the Ottoman Turks. For over 1,000 years, Constantinople, the queen of cities, had guarded the gateway between Europe and Asia, its mighty Theodosian walls never breached by any army. Now, a young and ambitious sultan named Mehmed II set his eyes upon it. He was only 21 years old, yet he commanded an army of 80,000 men and a fleet of hundreds of ships. Most terrifying of all, he brought with him the largest cannon the world had ever seen, a monster forged by the Hungarian engineer Urban, known as the Basilic. It could hurl a stone ball weighing half a ton over a mile, and it would rain destruction upon the ancient walls day after day. On the 6th of April, the siege began. The Ottomans surrounded the city by land and sea, while the defenders under Emperor Constantine XI numbered fewer than 8,000 men, many of them untrained citizens and a handful of Genoese and Venetian allies. Day after day, the great guns pounded the walls, opening breaches that the exhausted Byzantines desperately repaired with timber, earth, and their bare hands. On the 20th of April, a small Christian fleet broke through the Ottoman blockade, bringing hope and supplies into the Golden Horn. But 2 days later, the Sultan performed a feat of engineering that stunned the world. He ordered 70 ships dragged over land on greased rollers across the hills of Galata and into the Golden Horn itself, completely surrounding the city. Mining and countermining filled the nights with underground battles. The defenders fought with courage that astonished even their enemies. On the 28th of May, the people of Constantinople held their final liturgy in Hagia Sophia, the great cathedral. Emperor Constantine refused every offer of surrender, declaring that he would die with his city rather than abandon it. Just before dawn on the 29th of May, Mehmed launched the final all-out assault. Wave after wave of irregulars, then regular troops, and finally the elite Janissaries stormed the battered walls. The Genoese commander Giovanni Giustiniani fell wounded, and the defense collapsed. Constantine, the last emperor of the Romans, cast aside his imperial regalia and charged into the fray, sword in hand. He was never seen again. By midday, the city had fallen. Mehmed the Conqueror rode into the great church of Hagia Sophia and declared it a mosque. The Byzantine Empire, the last living link to ancient Rome, was no more. The fall of Constantinople changed the course of history forever. It closed the old trade routes and pushed European explorers to seek new paths across the oceans. It marked the true end of the Middle Ages and the beginning of a new era. And the city that had been the heart of Christendom for a millennium became the capital of a new empire that would shape the world for centuries to come. This is the story of how an empire fell and a new world was born.